Look at how cute he is. You would think this is fused glass, like this is 100% fused glass, but it's not, it's resin. Is he not the cutest thing you've ever seen? This is my favorite little turtle mold from Into Resin. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. And I've said that I wanted to do a little piece of resin in there, that I've wanted to pour a completely clear layer in him and then embellish the shell. But I think I want his head a different color. So I'm only going to try to pour in the shell. I want to do something different. Okay, just the shell. I don't want it going in the head. So I don't want to pour too much. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. It's going in the head though, isn't it? All right, let me see. No, it's not. All right, I'm just going to get a little something to elevate it ever so. Chopsticks. Because I don't want the resin going in the head. And you know what? I still have some left over. Let me show you a little trick that I found with these. These are the cutest little turtle molds, too. Oh god, this thing is heavy! All these glass beads that I have been saving for just the right moment that will not fit. Okay, so let's get a smaller one because these are sort of varied. So these are just glass beads that you would find at the dollar store. I'm pretty sure I got most of these at thrift stores and yard sales, but a little hack there. And then we're just going to fill up with resin. This is a fast cure, so it is already getting so thick, and it's only been mixed for a few minutes. But my studio is kind of cold today, so I'll come back in a minute with a stick. Let's do one more. I think this turtle mold set comes with, I don't know, 5 or 6 molds, the little turtle molds. And these little glass beads just helps to fill the space in, and it also you know, gives you some color. Where's my stick? There it is. Need some help here, buddy. All right, this one is wanting to overflow. Not that overfilling is necessarily bad, it's just why waste resin? I make sure I got it all in there. And if you are into making and selling resin jewelry, this would be a huge hit as a pendant, let me tell you. I don't make these to sell for pendants. It is a set of 5. My goodness. Actually, I take it back. It's a set of 6. So you get 6 little turtle molds. But I think I only have enough resin for one more maybe. Let's leave that. Get some light down in here where you can see. Yeah, overfilling is not necessarily a bad thing. You can always trim it out when you demold. Maybe I do have enough for one more. My goodness, it keeps multiplying. Oh, let's do red. I've got some red beads somewhere. Where are my red beads? I have green. Oh, I have all kinds of colors. Oh, I do have some pretty red and pinks and violets. Let's do a red one. And then some greens. I've got pretty greens, but red for Valentine's. That in there. Okay. So I did ditch my ring light. Have you noticed that my ugly ring light is missing? And I love it so much because now I can get my camera down in here. I can really get close to what I'm working on and still be able to see. Can I make one more? Don't think I have enough, but I'm going to try it. That's amber. I don't want that one. Let's do this one more red. Let's just see if I have enough. I don't think I'm going to have enough. But, oops, that's okay because I'll just fill it with the next one. Oh yeah, just enough. Just enough. That one maybe needs a little bit more. Okay. All right, so now we wait. So I want to mix up this pretty green. Is it fluorescent? I don't want to use the fluorescent. I guess it is fluorescent. Well, it's a pretty green anyway. But I only need just a tiny little bit for that turtle. So I use this little flimsiest cup ever. What is on that? So I only need a little bit. I only need a little bit. Shake it up. This is the Let's Resin translucent liquid resin dye, and I'm going to put 2 drops. This is just the prettiest green. It's really like a sea green. It's so pretty. All right. Wipe off my stick. Use it later. All right. Some light in here. There we go. And hopefully this is going to be enough. If not, I can mix up some more. That was actually just the right amount. Sweet. A little tap, a little squidgy widgy, like Steve McDonald likes to say. And now I'm gonna let this one cure. See what we got when it's demolded. And let's demold our little turtles. We demolded this one. These are the extra from the extra resin. Just a little bit overfilled. I'll use these later on in other little projects. It's just a great way to use up resin. I think they're really cute. I'll clean those up later. I have a link to these little molds too. Got these on Amazon. Okay, now our Into Resin turtle. Oh my goodness. Really, really liking it so far. I want to break his head. Okay. What do you think? That's the back. Oh, y'all. So this is interesting. It's picking up the top coat, really the bottom coat. So this is the bottom of the turtle. I put the green resin on the bottom, but the whole turtle is picking up that color, which is really interesting. I guess I didn't think that far ahead. But I'm going to try to add some UV resin to his little indentations in the shell. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to try it. But honestly, I need to go get my reading glasses because I can't see. My reading glasses on because I can't see. Safety first, wear your gloves. I already have my Let's Resin UV resin lamp plugged in because I am going to be using UV resin. I have oodles of colored UV resins. I've got Light Wish. I have the Light Wish glow in the dark, and then I have the Light Wish regular colored. I think I also have some J Diction that I really like. Try a couple of different ones. And I'm going to open my window. I'm going to turn my fan on. It's really nice to be able to have the fan on and the windows open. You know, when you're working with this stuff, make sure you are either wearing a respirator or you do have good ventilation, and I have very good ventilation. So with this green, I'm not sure the color that would look best. You know, I'm always about the blues, but I don't know. I don't want to go with yellow. Would green? Now, where's that one? So the Light Wish green, I'm going to show you guys on my very expensive mat here. Actually, this is from the Dollar Tree. This green is really more, that may not show up very well on the turtle. So let's just cure that real quick. Ah, the glow in the dark green to me was not really a green. One little piece at a time. I don't know if this is going to work, honestly, but and then pop it under here. I'm going to do one at a time, and this is going to be a little bit tedious. Not really showing up very much. Let's see if I can pop this little piece off. There we go. I don't like it on here. So I'm going to try this one. Oh, y'all. That is pretty stunning. I think I put a little bit too much. It's running a little bit. So I just need to do less. Learning process. Okay, let's pop this one off. There we go. Okay, so I just want to add a little bit less. So just like one little dot. And then under the resin lamp.
This was not as easy as it looks. Adding the right amount of the UV resin to each one of these little indentations in the shell it was really tough, because if I added too much, the resin wanted to spread out rather than kind of dome up. And if I added too little, then I didn't really get the effect that I wanted. So I had to pry off quite a few of these little divots. Not divots, they're little dots. I had to pry off quite a few of them before I really got into the swing of it. And I've found the perfect formula. Just a little tiny squeeze. I had a couple of bubbles, and that was fine. I popped the bubbles, but just a tiny little amount. That's really all I needed to get the perfect effect that I wanted. And this was so much fun. This part was so much fun. It was very therapeutic. I just kind of, got into my zone and made his little dots, and it's just perfect.
The turtle's little eyes, I think I want, there's a little indentation, but there's also a raised spot. And I just want to define the eye socket. Just had a bubble pop there. All right, mirror bubbles. Oh my god, this thing is so cute. This little guy is so adorable. All right, I'm just gonna leave it under the lamp for a minute. Y'all, look at how cute he is. You would think this is fused glass, like this is 100% fused glass, but it's not, it's resin. Is he not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Really, really love how it's picking up all the colors. I probably could have done the whole thing in this, in that green pigment, and it would have been fine. I could put a backing on it, but I'm not. Messed up a little bit on some of these dots. That's fine. I'm not upset about it. Might have overfilled a little bit. I probably am going to go ahead and finish off the back. Maybe just give it a quick sand and then a top coat, but I don't know. I'll do that later. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? I love him. I absolutely love him. Now I just need to learn how to make a pendant. I could put some blue on the back. I don't know, maybe next time. Maybe next time. I'm gonna take little baby steps. I really like him. I'm definitely gonna do this again. This is gonna make a perfect pendant. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Here's another one I did. Something a little bit different. The blue is spectacular. I really love that blue. But I just love it. I love this mold. This is an Into Resin mold. You can find it in my links. There's a link to this, and you get a 20% discount on Into Resin. So make it a crafty day, friends. Bye.